Surah 4, Part 9. Those who lie in wait for you. Then if you had a conquest from Allah, they would say, were we not with you? And if the Kafirun had a share, they would say, did we not gain mastery over you and protect you from the believers? So Allah judges between you on the day of resurrection, and Allah will not make a way for the Kafirun over the believers. The hypocrites try to trick Allah, and He is tricking them. And when they have stood for Salat, they have stood lazily, showing off to the people and not remembering Allah except a little, fluctuating between that, not to those and not to those. And he whom Allah misguides, you will not find a way for him. And those who have believed, do not take the Kafirun as protectors instead of the believers. Do you want to make clear authority for Allah against you? The hypocrites are in the lowest depth of the fire, and you will not find a helper for them, except those who have repented and reformed and kept close to Allah and been faithful to their religion of Allah. Then those are with the believers, and Allah will give the believers a great wage. What is Allah doing by your torture if you have been grateful and believed? And Allah was grateful, learned. Allah does not love the publicity of evil of speech, except him who has been wronged, and Allah was a hearer, learned. If you reveal good or conceal it or pardon an evil, then Allah was a pardoner, capable. Those who disbelieve in Allah and His messengers and want to differentiate between Allah and His messengers, and they say, we believe in some and disbelieve in others, and they want to take a way between that. Those, they are the Kafirun truly, and we have prepared for the Kafirun base torture. And those who have believed in Allah and His messengers, and have not differentiated between any of them, those He will give them their wages, and Allah was a forgiver, merciful. The people of the book asked you to bring down upon them a book from the sky, and they had asked Musa greater than that, and said, show us Allah overtly. So the thunderbolt took them for their wrongdoing. Then they took the calf after what the proofs had come to them. Then we pardoned for that, and we gave Musa clear authority. And we raised above them the Tur for their covenant, and said to them, enter the gate, doing sujood. And we said to them, do not transgress concerning the Sabbath. And we took from them a thick covenant. So because of their breaking their covenant and their kufr in Allah's verses, and their killing the prophets without right, and their saying, our hearts are uncircumcised. Rather, Allah has stamped them for their kufr, so they do not believe except a few. And for their kufr and their speaking great defamation against Maryam, and their saying, we killed the Messiah, Isa, son of Maryam, the messenger of Allah. And they did not kill him, and they did not crucify him, but it is made to appear to them. And those who have differed about it are in doubt about it. They have no knowledge of it except the following of assumption. And they did not kill him of a certainty. Rather, Allah raised him to him, and Allah was mighty, wise. And there is none of the people of the book but shall believe in him before his death, and on the day of resurrection he is a witness against them. Then for the wrongdoing of those who were Jewish, we forbade for them good things that had been permitted for them, and for their blocking many from the way of Allah, and their taking of interest when they had been forbidden from it, and their consuming the monies of the people unlawfully. And we have prepared for the Kafirun among them painful torture. But the firm in knowledge among them and the believers believe in what has been sent down to you, and what was sent down before you. And those who perform the salat, and those who give the zakat, and the believers in Allah and the last day, those we shall give them a great wage. We have inspired you as we inspired Nuh and the prophets after him. And we inspired Ibrahim and Ismail and Ishaq and Yaqub and the tribes and Isa and Ayub and Yunus and Harun and Suleiman, and we gave Dawood as Zabur. And messengers, we have related them to you before, and messengers that we have not related to you. And Allah spoke to Musa in conversation. Messengers bringing good news and warners, so that people would have no argument against Allah after the messengers. And Allah was mighty, wise. But Allah bears witness to what He has sent down to you. He has sent it down with His knowledge, and the angels bear witness, and Allah was sufficient as a witness. Those who have disbelieved and are prevented from the way of Allah, they have strayed far. Those who have disbelieved and have wronged, Allah was not to forgive them, nor to guide them on a way, except on the way to Jahannam, abiding therein forever. And that was an easy thing for Allah.